Okay, so during that exercise, you could clearly hear that break in between my voice. Okay, that's me transferring into my head voice from my chest voice. I don't want that to be a gap there. I want to hear every single note in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice doing that exact I'm going to practice doing that exact exercise, and I'm just going to start higher, and then I'm going to finish lower, so that I'm only really focusing on those main bits, and I'm going to go slower so that I can really try and hit every single note in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that again, but I'm just going to do that short area where there's no sound, just so I can make that more smoother. Okay, so in that you can kind of tell that I have done, you can hear more notes there and it sounds smoother. It's still not perfect, but it's smoother than what it was during that first exercise that I just did. So what I'm going to do is each video I'm going to really try and get that smoother, because during my song All of Me by John Legend, there's a part where he does go really high, and I kind of want to be able to hit that by the end of this. So I'm just going to really try and hit all of those notes when I do this exercise. Okay, so the next part, we're still on sirening, is we're going to do brills and trills. These work the mouth and relax the lip muscles and lose tension in the jaw and make more fluid. We know we're going to be doing this right if we can hold that sound. We know we're doing this right if we aren't missing any brills or anything. So we're not going. Brrr. We know we're doing it right if we can make that whole sound. So we're going brrr, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a backing track on, and then I'm going to do this exercise with the music in the background so that I can hear what notes I'm supposed to be saying. Okay, so during that exercise, I'm really trying to extend my voice, but I don't think that was the right kind of music to have with that. I hadn't practiced that one before. I just thought the music might work with that exercise, but I don't think it does. So I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to do it without using the backing track. So. Okay, so it's the same sound that I was making originally, but instead I'm just making that brrr sound instead. This is really good because my lips feel much more relaxed, and I made that sound almost the whole time, which shows that I've got enough fluid and my mouth is ready to be working on this song. So the next step is humming. What this does is it gets the gunk off the voice box and it gently structures your voice. This can help improve your pronunciation, and it can also help improve your range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hum the letter M, going up and then back down. And this time I am going to use the music in the background because it works for this exercise, as I have tried it before. Okay, so that was clearly the end of my chest voice there. So I'm going to stop right there so that I don't ruin my voice or hurt my voice before I finish my warm-up. So the next stage we're going to move on to is tongue twisters. These improve your pronunciation and warm up the mouth, the tongue and the lips. So just like what we did with the brills and just like what we're kind of doing with the humming, which is getting the gunk off our voice box, we're kind of just making sure our lips, our mouths and our teeth are all completely ready. No, and our tongue, not teeth. This can help develop muscle tongue memory for certain vowel sounds, so that if we have a few sounds that sound similar or are hard to say in the future in a song, then we will be able to, we will resort back to this technique while doing our warm-up, and then we'll be able to get used to it and then be able to perform it. This can also improve your articulation, and that's the way we speak and how clear it is. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do red lorry, yellow lorry, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to increase my, up in the pitch, and I'm going to increase the speed as I go. So, red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, during that exercise, I ran out of breath right at the end, which is good because I didn't run out of breath halfway through that exercise, and I could also feel my diaphragm muscle working throughout the whole time, throughout that whole of the exercise, which is really good because I'm going to want to feel that moving, and that means I didn't have to have my hands on it, so I can feel it, so that when I'm performing I know when I'm actually breathing from my lungs instead of breathing maybe from my stomach. When I don't actually want to do that, I do want to use that muscle to push all the air out of my lungs. I don't want to just finish and then have all this air left over. So the next part of this warm-up is arpeggio. This helps projection and extend our range. And it can also gently stretch the voice. All I'm going to do is all I'm going to do is sing I Can Sing Arpeggio to a tune which I have on the laptop, so I have a song in the background. Sorry about this. Can sing arpeggio. I can sing arpeggio. I can sing arpeggios. 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 Okay, I'm just going to stop it there because I've done that a few times and I can feel that once I've done it a couple times, I'm used to it, I know what I'm saying and I know where I'm going with that. That was going up in the scale, but I've already done that with most of my other steps to this warm-up, so I won't need to do that during this one. Okay, so our second to last step is scales. These are short and small sections which rise or fall in tone. They increase the flexibility of our vocal cords and strengthen our diaphragm muscles, which again is what we're going to want to use when we're performing. We're going to want to feel that. So all I'm going to do is this to an R sound, and I have the music in the background. Okay, so again I'm going to stop because I've reached the limit of my chest voice, And after that, I'm just going to make, it's not going to sound very pleasant because the next few notes will all be in that area which I can't reach yet because I need to improve that with my sirening methods. So now we're going to move on to our final step, our last one, which is a song at 50%. So this is just an easy song with a basic rhythm, and there's no belting and there's no tongue twisters in it. It's just very, very quick, very easy, and all it does is get your voice ready to be able to perform. So the one I'm going to do is I Want to Sing, because it's quick, it's easy, and I know it. Oh. I want to sing, sing, sing. I want to dance, dance, dance. I want to sing, I want to dance. Hallelujah. When the gates are open wide, I'll be standing by your side. I want to sing, I want to dance. Hallelujah. Okay, so during that, I could really feel my diaphragm muscle working, which is really good because that shows that my breathing exercises and all the other ones that were trying to make you be able to notice when your diaphragm muscle is engaged are working, because I could definitely feel it during that song. So that wraps up the warm-up in detail. I'm going to be doing this in the next few videos over, in the next 5 videos before I perform my song, which is again All of Me by John Legend. And in the next video I will be singing the whole song and seeing where I need to find improvements, and then after that, and so on, I will explain what I will be doing in the videos before they happen.